All right, Sandra, I got you. Yo, but I'm gonna be honest. I was like, yo, I'm only here. My mom was like, I'm only here for math and English. That's it. I'm not here for the other. I'm like, yo, come meet my social studies teacher. And I was shying away from the accountability. And when I was in that room, head was down, I was like, dang, son. And she was, and you know what's crazy? Just like your coach and your mentor, your teacher do the same thing. Your teacher go, how do you think you did? How do you think you did in this semester? I'm like, I think I did pretty good, actually. Super confident. I think I did pretty good. Well, okay. That's cool. Well, let's pull out your test scores. You know, here's your test scores. And I'm just like, I know I could have studied better for that one. I know. All right. Yeah. Homework. He needs to do his homework. He's not doing his homework. Okay. I know I could get better with my homework. I don't be understanding it. So, right. So this, what I say this to say this, right? Because I don't want to bring y'all onto a full story, because I can get into I can get full author mode right now and just really just give y'all a full story, right? if network marketing didn't work out, I'd probably do stand-up. I'll be honest with you, right? But whatever. So you got to go get accountability with your mentor, right? You know, the grind is going to cost you guys. Like it is, you know, who's in your ear is very, very important, but you got to go hustle, guys. So, you know, let's get straight into it. You know, how you're going to, let's talk about IBO, and then we'll go to the customer side for anybody who's just trading and just doing e-commerce. Cool. I'm cool with that. But for the person who's building, right, for the IBO, you want to spend, and this is 4 hours. That's it. 4 hours. However you want to break it up. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. The first hour, right? The first hour, whatever you're doing, when you're doing building, the first hour is you need to be picking up the phone. You need to pick up the phone. You need to pick up the phone. All right? You got to pick up the phone. Especially when you're new, especially when you're less than 90 days. You got to pick up the phone. All right. And I'll send you guys like a script that you can use for anybody who's new and you probably hadn't hit all your contacts. I'll send you a script, a smooth text script, and you can just text people, boom, 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 and just get right. All right. So remind me, if you guys are taking notes, remind me and I'll send that script after. All right. But the first thing is I need to pick up the phone. I need to already have a list out, but I need to pick up the phone. I got you. I need to pick up the phone. That's the first hour. How many people can I call? How many people can I call? Right. So step one is I need to pick up the phone. I need to call people on my list. I got y'all with the script. Step two. This is second hour. This is just the second hour. 60 minutes. You need to be adding more people to your list. Because guess what? If you start to call people and you see the list is running out, you're going to be desperate for the person to actually get in. And nah, you got to get on this call. Because you know that you're looking at your list and you're like, wait, dang, I only got 3 more people to call. Right? So hour one, the first hour is making phone calls. Tracking it. Making phone calls, tracking it. Second one is adding to the list over and over. Just keep adding to the list. Oh, I like this person's Instagram. Let me write it down. Let me go connect with them. Let me go show them love. Let me go tell them I love their page. Connect. Don't pitch. Connect. Connect. This is a connecting world. You got to be connecting. Right? The third hour, right? And you could break this up. You could break this third hour up. This doesn't have to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm good. You could break it up. You could do 2 in the morning. You could do 1 in the afternoon, 1 at night, however you want to do it. The third hour is I have to go reach out to my coach or my mentor or a few of them. / if I can't get on the phone with them, I'm going to listen to personal development. I have to be doing at least 30 to 60 minutes of some type of personal development. Why? Because the enemy is going to come attack you. And you might be saying, what you mean the enemy is going to attack me? Look, every time somebody get into entrepreneurship, I've been doing this for 4.5 years. Every time somebody get into entrepreneurship, something in their life starts happening that doesn't agree with entrepreneurship. What that is a generational curse. That's what it is. It wants you to stay where you're at. It's like, what are you doing? All right, well, now we're going to take away your job. Now we're going to cause friction in your family. Now we're going to do this. And it's like, you like, yo, nah, son. Like, why is all this stuff happening to me back to back? Like, what's going on? Like, what's actually going on? And you don't know that's the thing that's going to form you. That's the thing that's really preparing you. That's the thing that's making you make the decision whether like this is going to be for you or not. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. So what I'm telling you is that 30 to 60 minutes intentional personal development. And before you go listen to what you want to listen to, I got to make this disclaimer. I think you should ask your coaches, like, yo, what's some stuff to listen to, like being like less than a year in this thing? Because we done heard all the audios already. We know all the right ones to listen to. We know them. And I'm not saying that what you want to listen to is wrong, but I'm saying what we're going to refer you to is going to equip you to be better. So it's not just, just do it our way. It's just like, you gotta be cautious of what are you listening to? Because there's people who came into business who was like, yeah, I listen to this podcast every day. And I'm like, all right, cool. Listen to your podcast. Got you. And the podcast was about drama. I'm like, wait. I told you to listen to personal development. This is like, no, it's not. You need to grow. You need to be listening to entrepreneurial things. You need to be growing. Right? So checking in with your mentor / listening to personal development, whether that's you talking to your mentor, maybe three different coaches, 10 minutes each, or 30 minutes, and then personal development. You got to check in. I used to check in with Gustavo all the time. Yo, what's good? I don't even know. I just know I feel like I just got to call you because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to just keep it 100 with y'all. I didn't know. Yo, what should I be doing right now? Yo, bro, yeah, bro, this is what I did today and everything. Yo, I can't, soon I'm going to be making this amount of money. And then like, guys, I was just having conversations about the future or I was asking questions. What were you doing in my position? I was like, I never want to get on a phone call without a question. Even when I thought I had every question, like, nah, I was just like, no, you don't, because you're not where you need to be. And you set this goal, you still didn't hit it. There's multiple goals I set and I didn't hit. So that's why that's super important. The 4th hour is super, super important. Probably the most important one out of everyone. It's the most important one. The most important, I'm talking about the most important, guys. The most important, like super important. And the reason why is because every business is doing it. Every business is doing it. Number 4 is marketing. You need to spend a lot of time marketing. You might have to spend more time marketing than you do hitting the phones. Prepare your content on Sundays. Go on Canva. Look at all the mentors who's posted something motivational or what they're doing with a poll. Or look, it's right there in front of you. You got to post content. You got to get in front of people. You need leads. You need lead generation. You see a lot of people going crazy on TikTok, and maybe you haven't yet, but if you keep doing it, at some point it's going to happen. Because there's somebody who's looking for you, but they can't find you yet. They can't find you. Lead generation, you need that. TikTok is a perfect way. Shout out, I see my brother Mo on here, right? Check this out, guys. Not to throw Mo out there, right? Mo, I went to high school with Mo. Me and Mo went to high school together. I reached out to Mo. He didn't get started. But guess what? He saw me post every single day. But guess what? He saw me go to every single conference. But guess what? He hit me up a year later. I'm still in the same spot and you're not. I'm getting started. Why? Because of consistency. Why? Consistency. I don't care whether he builds the business. I don't care whether he stays a customer. I don't care. I'm still going to never give up on him as long as he keeps showing up. Never. I'm like, yo, like, I'm going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. I'm never going to give up. Now, if you cut me off, I never knew because I didn't cut you off. But me and him is still cool. We still cool. That's my guy. No matter what. I don't care if he missed a Zoom call. That's still my guy. It goes deeper than just this business. As I had so many people join me over time because they needed to see me get results. Sometimes the results was like, I know Mo knew I was making money in this, but he didn't know exactly how much money I was making. He didn't know I had the $20,000 a month. He didn't know I had the $10,000 a day. He didn't know that. He didn't know I had 100 people in the business. He didn't know. He didn't know. I don't even think he knew what my rank was. But he saw me with a group of people excited, traveling, and guess what? He went to a conference. You know what he told me? He said, "See, John, this is my first time getting on an airplane, bro. I don't care how much money you make, that's impact. If he enjoyed my business, he'd have never took a flight." He took his first airplane because he was going to a conference to go learn how to grow. Sometimes we think impact is just money all the time, and it's not. It's not. That's why I said the fourth hour, you need to plan your content, push out content over and over. You need content. Tell a story. Get on there. Tell a story. Marketing, guys. I'm starting to understand marketing so much more now that it's so many businesses that's running ads against me now, and I'm just clicking just to see what do they have, so at some point I could duplicate it. I'm actually getting in their funnel. They said, put your name in your email. Okay, cool. And I want to see what they're going to email me. I'm like super aware. I'm super aware. And I'm like, okay, who's getting the attention? What are they doing? If you notice, I said October, I was going to go a little bit more harder. Now I'm putting out content where I'm teaching, I'm giving value now, because you can't expect people to join you if you're not bringing up value. I was like, yo, I gotta teach. I gotta bring value. I gotta cut up my videos. I gotta do the tedious things. I gotta work on my marketing. I gotta get reach. And now I have people. I had somebody in my DM 2 days ago was like, hey, bro, are you still doing any like mentorship slots? Like, do you have any room? And I'm like, I didn't run no poll. I didn't put no questions on my story. So why did he DM me? Why? It's marketing. They got to see it. Seeing is believing. You could be whoever you want with marketing. Marketing is literally like, it's a perception, low key. Like, you can make yourself look successful. And I think everybody has the potential to be successful here, but you can make yourself look like something that you're not, but it's not that you're capping, it's that you're acting as if. You're acting as if. Guys, if you go to my page, just scroll down to 2019. Read the captions. The captions is telling you exactly where I was going. It's literally like a roadmap. Scroll all the way down to Gustavo's page. Scroll all the way down to Matt Rose's page. Just go look. If you scroll, you're going to have to scroll forever on Matt Rose's, but if you scroll all the way down, I'm not going to lie, I love my bro Matt to death. I love him. But he looked like a bum when he first started this business. He looked like a bum. What you see today is grind, consistency, hard work. That's what you see. He was still doing marketing, raggedy shirt, whatever it took, he was just doing it. And sometimes we see everybody on social media like, well, they got nice clothes, or like, when you just doing things and you know exactly where you're going, you don't care what you really look like right now. You don't care. You're just gonna go do it. Right. So step one is list building. List building and hitting the phones. List building, hitting the phones. Don't just be fake on your computer and like, I'm just like, yo, list build, get on the phone. Like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing tonight around such and such? We'd love to clear your schedule. Parlay for a little bit. Hey, what's going on? Hey, girl. What's good, bro? How's everything? Everything's cool. Look, bro, what are you doing tonight around like 7 or whatever? I'm gonna give you a call around that time. I'm about to actually head in somewhere. And I wanted to check in with you, bro. Cool. All right, bet. Yeah, I should be free around that time. Okay, cool. And here's the thing. When we do that invite, when we hit the phones, we use that 1 hour to hit the phones. For some reason, in your mind, we still think about what they're gonna think when we get our coach on the call. I know that's true because I thought like that. I was like, dang, are they going to like it? Are they going to judge me? Are they going to feel some type of way? And I was be like, I used to pass the torch. I used to be on a Zoom call and I used to be like this. Yeah, so I'm going to just pass it over to my mentor. And I was like, I couldn't wait to turn off my camera, guys. I couldn't wait to do it. I'm going to just let y'all thug it out, all right? Just let y'all thug it out. Yo, doing that made me a lot of money. passing that over and letting my mentor just go to work, I was like, yo, like I'm gonna just let y'all, yeah, because really appreciate both of y'all. Like, I'm gonna just let y'all talk. All right. Boom. And literally from there, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm like, yo, they getting started. They getting started. Have to. I'm listening to my mentor picking them apart. I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, yo, where do you work? Yeah, I don't, I don't really want to, do XYZ. I did a call with Saul, and the dude was like, yeah, bro, like, I just learn on my own. Like, I just learn on my own. I don't really use no mentors and stuff. And it's been working for me. And I said, cool, got you, bro. I said, let me ask you this. Have you made 6 figures before? He said, no. I said, then you can't lead yourself to 6 figures because you've never done it. You've never done it. You got to pay to play. You never done it. How you going to get there? Tell me how you're going to get there. Oh, then he brought this up. Oh, I'm 17. Bro, I know 16 to 17-year-olds that's clearing 6 figures. Don't use an age because of your circumstance. Don't do that. Now, posture. I'm not convincing him. It's posture. You can't run a fast one against me. But here's the key hack. Here's the key hack out of all of that. Every time I did a 3-way call and it was on a laptop, I put my voice recorder on and I recorded it, and now I could replay it. So when it's my turn to go ahead and do a 3-way call, I could recite the same questions. Easy. That's what's duplication. When people were doing an opportunity call, I would put my voice note, and when I would get on the plane, I would listen to how they did the opportunity call, and I said, I know how to run the play. Guys, there's mothers on the call, right, who I have leveraged, and I edify them to close my call. Why? Because I understand matchmaker. Cool, I get you a mother. Boom, I text such and such on the side. Hey, what's going on? One of my business partners, I don't have to talk about income. This is one of my business partners who I highly respect, been working with. And I really want you to really hear from her because she's been having a lot of success in this space. She's having a lot of growth in this space. And I know she can relate to you. And I'm playing matchmaker over and over and over again, over and over and over again. Guys, if you focus on, you can't get burnt out if you just put 4 hours in a day. No one can say they're getting burnt out because you know what to do. It's the list. It's the phone call, 1 hour. 2nd hour, I got to add more people to my list. Who do I know? Who liked my picture? Okay. Then I got to check in with my mentor. Why? Because that's where I'm going to get the sauce. And reaching out to people, what are your suggestions to get more leads? Boom, okay. Then we fix and we tweak things. The 4th thing is marketing. You need to market the business over and over, but a strategic way. Guys, people are paying millions and billions of dollars for marketing. There's so many strategies. TikTok is one strategy. Next strategy is run polls. There's hashtag strategies. Get on IG Live every single day. That's another strategy. Use every strategy to your advantage. And then whatever got you the leads, whatever got people to reach out to you, keep using that one, put more energy into that one. Then if you're really not getting anything, then we'll show you how to run some ads. Because now you could run some ads and you could do some tricky stuff. I know me and Lo, we ran some ads before, and I didn't think it was gonna work. It was me, Lo, and somebody else, and we ran the ads, and I was just like, I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see. We did it. Had about 10 people reach out to me, and it's crazy because I didn't think they were gonna hit me up. It's kind of like when I told AB about TikTok. Now he's beasting on TikTok. I was like, bro, do it like this. All right, bro, you're still not listening. Do it like this. All right, still not listening. Do it like this, bro. Okay, bet. Yo, bro, it works. I get on a call with him. He like, sorry to throw you out there, Saul, but we throwing people under the bus today. Saul wasn't doing it right. He was like, yo, what? I said, bro, like, I was like, bro, do it like this week, and then just do it our way this week. Sign up on a Friday. Consistency. You use those 4 things, you're good to go. Now, I want to go into trading because this one's going to be very quick. It's not even going to be long. I'm going to go into trading. You need to be spending at least 1 to 2 hours on Go Live. 1 to 2 hours, at least minimum 1 hour. Like you should feel empty without getting on Go Live every day. You should feel empty. If you didn't log in, you should feel empty. That's how I know you really in it. When you on Go Live, nobody asked you to put a screenshot, you still put a screenshot in the chat. I was that person. This was me with no results. Go live. The next thing, right? The next hour, right? Trade and send your charts to the chat. Trade and send your charts to the chat. Trade, send whatever chart you got and send it to the chat, because some of us like to hide because you still don't understand, but you're never going to understand unless you get accountable for what you're doing. If I'm running a basketball camp and I have 3 kids that I'm responsible for, and I'm focused on these 2, and this dude is just, he's dribbling out of bounds. He's not even doing the right thing. And I'm just not even focused. I'm letting him do his own thing. He's not going to get better. That kid not going to get better. But if I hold them accountable and I'm like, yo, come on, dribble the ball like this. Do it like this. You got to be accountable. If you don't have accountability, you're going to go do your own thing and lean on your own understanding, right? So first hour, go live. Get at least a minimum an hour of go live, a minimum. Second, trade and send your charts to the chat, or send whatever you made or whatever trade you're in. Don't be scared and be like, Dad, I don't want to send it and then it goes backwards and then people know I lost money. Nobody actually cares that you lost money. We just excited that you're participating. And if you did lose money, we want to help you. Second thing, spend an hour either back testing or getting on one of the recorded sessions or potentially a live session for a strategy. You have to learn a strategy. If you keep going into Go Live with no strategy, you ain't learning nothing. If I'm saying, yo, what's your strategy? And you be like, yeah, I just be trading US 30. That's not a strategy. That's a pair. I just be trading like UJ and stuff. It's not a strategy. What's your strategy? Oh, I'm using impulse. Or I trade like the bounce back guys. Or I trade harmonics. Or I trade break and retest. Or I trade the trend. I trade impulse. I trade swipe coin. I trade something. Something. You gotta have something, guys. You gotta have a strategy, because you look crazy when you're telling your friend to do what you're doing and you don't even have a strategy. What's your strategy, bro? Sis? You'll be like, I just trade US 30. I just focus on like EU and GU. It's not a strategy. I trade different types of ways. You ever heard that way? Somebody be like, yeah, I traded like a lot of different types of ways. I'll be like, especially when I get on the phone with a prospect who don't know as much as me. Mind you, Most people probably think that I'm just like only focusing on building, but I promise you, if you got on a one-on-one call with me with trading, you will get a breakthrough. That doesn't mean I'm doing one-on-ones, but I'm just letting you know, like, if it came down to it, I could go get busy in that too. And I always wanted to be educated at that because I didn't want nobody to just tell me, oh, you just looking to refer people. Bro, are you crazy? I will run laps around you in the charts. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Actually, let's hop on Zoom and let's go down TradingView. You mark up a chart and then I'll mark up a chart. Let's do it. Since you think I'm looking to refer somebody, let's get on TradingView and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Posture. What are you talking about? It's because I put in too many hours on Go Live for somebody to tell me something, right? For somebody to tell me about what I'm doing. Bro, let's hop on TradingView and I will show you. I will show you what I'm looking at. Because since you think it's hard, let me go ahead and break it down to you. So whatever educator, Mike Miles, Jordan Morgan, whoever it was, Curtis Cobain, and if they was going over a specific thing, I was mimicking the same thing that they taught. I got on a session with Curtis Cobain. It was a Go Live session, not a one-on-one. Then I got on a phone and somebody was interested in crypto. Guess what I said? The same thing that he said on the Go Live session. Yo, you know how to get into the XRP? Yeah, I do. What wallet are you using? I already know. They already took it off a bunch of wallets. So I already know. You can't play me now. Don't play me, play Lotto. I know what's going on, bro. What wallet are you using to buy crypto then? Coinbase. It's on Coinbase. They took it off, bro. You're not even hip. Crypto.com. I got a crypto. It's not on there. It's not on there. Why? Because I'm studying. I just got off a session. I'm educated. I would get off the Go Live session, learn something, called Gustavo, like, yo, they said this, and that. Why? Because I was excited to talk about new information. And I couldn't keep it to myself. Don't keep the information to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Talk to somebody about it. Drop it in the chat. Yo, I just got off Curtis session. Yo, I just got off Mike Miles session. He said this. Be aware. Right? The third thing, like I told you, the third hour is, back tests, get on Go Live if you have to, learn the strategy, etc. The fourth thing is ask questions. Imagine if my day went like this for a trader. 1 hour, 8 a.m., 7 a.m., for an hour Go Live. I'm looking at some trades. I don't see anything. Okay, cool. Second hour, I go trade. I go to work. I come back home. I learn a strategy. I get on Go Live to learn a strategy. I'll go watch something to learn a strategy, something with trading. I go mark up charts. The fourth hour, I ask questions. What if your day went like that? What if your day went 7 to 9 a.m., right? 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. back to back, 2 hours in the morning. And then after you got off work, you back tested, you studied the strategy, right? Within that same hour, and then another hour, you called your coach or your mentor and you asked questions. Or you hit somebody up in a group chat, in a trading floor chat, and you say, yo, I see you cooking up. Can we get on a call? I want to ask you a few questions. That's being intentional. That's being intentional. Most people don't run their day like that. They run their day like, dang, I woke up, got on morning elevation, forgot to get on Go Live in the morning. I'm gonna click the Zoom link later, but I still expect to make money and I still expect to be good in trading. not asking questions because I don't have questions. I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't afford to lose. I actually couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to lose. At all costs, the way I talk, I talk too spicy to be chill in something that I'm looking to do. I talk too spicy. I like to talk. But not just talk. I like to talk that talk. So guess what? I gotta go cook up. Shout out to Skylar. I know he's cooking up. He's dropping sessions. He's dropping charts. He's answering questions. Nobody ain't gonna be able to run a fast one against him. Sky Peasy, it's not happening. You're not running a fast one against him. At some point, it's gonna be 90 days. It's gonna be 6 months you've been in this. And you're gonna say, yeah, I didn't take trades for like 60 days just because I really just wanted to learn. That's cool, but go get your feet wet a little bit. Go get your feet wet. It don't even sound like a lot of posture. Like when I came in month 1, guess who was scared? And put no money in my trading account. If somebody say, yo, scared money don't make no money. And that's a real thing. You don't want to make no money, then don't put no money in your account. I'm like, but I don't want to lose. He was like, the first thing that came out your mouth is talking about losing. You already lost, bro. And I'm like, mind you, the person that told me that, he's not even here no more. But I still took that to heart. And I said, nah, you don't know who I am. But you're going to find out. I start putting my markups in the chat. Start putting how much I made, $50 here, 103, 105, grew my account. People making a lot of money, but I was just like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't care about what they're making. I'm making progress. Learn this thing, guys. Don't let nobody tell you don't know what you're doing. Don't ever let nobody come at you crazy like that. You're doing e-commerce, cook up. Build the store. Build the store. Run the ads. I worked on my store today. My store, you guys can hold me accountable. By next Friday, my store will be ready because I got to get it ready way before Black Friday. Way before. My store will be ready by next Friday. Or at least I will have everything on there. You might not be able to purchase yet, but I will have everything on there that you need and what you could purchase. I will have everything on there. You might not be able to purchase yet, but I will have everything I need on there by next Friday. Why? Because I'm going to spend some time this week, and then on the weekend, I'm going to cram in like 2-3 hours and get busy. Because if you keep saying tomorrow, you already know where I'm going with this. Tomorrow. You always say tomorrow. Yo, is talking to e-commerce chat. Yo, I need to get serious about my store. If your store not up by Black Friday, kiss it goodbye. You might as well switch your package. Kiss it goodbye. You might as well, if your store not ready by at least then, kiss it goodbye. Bye. You might as well, yo, can I switch my package to DCX? Yes, you can. Yes. Might as well switch it to DCX. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you didn't put the work in. The store not gonna build itself. I myself I'm having a challenge myself building a store, but I'm like, yo, I'm gonna figure this out. I really do this. Because guess what? I talk like this. So I can't not go prove that I could go do it. I can't, because I talk like this. When you have that much confidence, guys, when you build up that confidence, you start having more self-talk, it's over. You already won. You already won. Most of it is up here. Most of it, I'm having dreams about my store getting sales. And I was like, yeah, I got to work on my store. I just had a dream. I made bread. Don't be on DCX and not know what NFTs are. Don't be on DCX and not know what wallet to choose. I'm start testing people like, yo, what wallet do we use? I don't even know. How long you been in? How long? Oh, no, you got to get to work. A generational curses could hold you down, strap you down, strap your mind down, get you lethargic, get you lazy. That generational curse will literally have you in a headlock where you can't do nothing. And you think it's my environment. It's the generational curse. You got to fight back. Personal development every single day. Stop listening to yourself. Listen to the audio. Read the book. Schedule yourself out. Get busy. Even if I wasn't building a business, and let's just say I was just only a trader, I'll probably be one of the best because that's the only thing I'm doing. And I'll have everybody leveraging. I'll be like, yo, that boy C-John, he don't even build the business, but he making bad bread. And I'll just tell people, yo, you can leverage me for my testimonial. I don't really talk to nobody, but like, if y'all want me to talk to y'all people, I'll do it. Even if I was like that, I'll be up, guys, I couldn't even go to sleep. I had the trade bug. Gustavo was doing a London session, like, wasn't just one time. He was doing it 3 days, 4 days a week. I'm on a call with him. Guys, I got to wake up early in the morning to go to work. This is what it was like. Went to bed late, woke up tired, and did not care that I woke up tired. It's gonna pay off one day. And they used to call me, oh yeah, it's the Bitcoin guy. That's what they used to call me. It's crazy. The Bitcoin guy hasn't worked a job in 3 years. That's crazy. The Bitcoin guy. And y'all been at the same salary for 15, 20 years. And it's not me coming at them. It's just letting them know I'm woke. And they didn't understand it at first. But I already knew where I was going. I already wrote it down. I already put up stuff. I have posters on my laptop. I'm not about to, let me take my posters off. I'm just not going to be an entrepreneur no more. That'll broke my heart. It's worse than a relationship breakup. You know why? Because here's what happens when you got to leave the business, when you got to exit the business, because, probably don't think you could do it no more. You still have everybody in the business that you follow on Instagram, and now you got to see all the excitement still. So the only exit is you get off social media or you mute everybody, one or the other. One or the other. I just gave somebody a tactic. Whoever's going to lead the business, I just gave you a tactic. You might as well mute, especially me. You might as well mute me. The people with the energy, you want to be, those are the first people you need to mute. Because we're going to turn up every day. I'm actually going to get on IG Live tomorrow too. I'm going to just turn up. Because I know the people be getting those notifications when my drink go live, especially the people who left. Like that, he's still consistent. Yeah. Yes. I'm here. I'm here. So I'm telling you guys, like, you got to find a burning desire. You got to wake up. I'm not even talking to the builders. The builders, keep doing your thing. I'm talking about the people who just only trade. Your account better be growing. Mr. and Mrs. Only Trade. It better be growing because that's the only thing you focus on. I'm over here multitasking, talking to thousands of people and trading. So your account better be growing. E-commerce, Mr. and Mrs. E-commerce store better be done. You're not talking to nobody, and that's okay. But go get busy on, you know what's the real flex? When you be like, yo, I ain't had to talk to nobody, and I got 100 sales today. I got 200 sales this month. You know what's the real flex? When they tell you, oh, you know, you part of the group. Yeah, part of the group. We made 200 today. We made 200 today. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Trader, you got to cook up. Mr. and Mrs. E-commerce, you have to cook up. If you got to go get a freaking, what do they call it? An apron, go get an apron and go get busy. Like, yo, it's like, it's not a game because people want to see you fail. My social media not like that. Well, you need to talk to some people who do social media like that. Get on the phone one-on-one and stop acting scared. If you need help, you need to go ask questions. This is a community. There's no reason for you. If you lose, it was your fault. I'm sorry. It wasn't the monthly. It wasn't the educators. It wasn't the trading. It's you. You didn't ask questions. And the enemy will trick you to being an introvert because the way you grew up. So now you don't want to talk to nobody. So now guess what happened? You're repellent. You're like, nobody wants to come near you, and you don't want nobody to come near you. You got to speak up more than once. I mean, my mom used to give me a lesson in school. She'd be like, well, if you don't understand something, raise your hand. And I'm like, I do be raising my hand. She's like, well, keep raising your hand. That's what they there for. Keep asking questions. And I was like, I do be asking questions. Keep asking questions until you understand it. And I was like, let me see if it's actually going to work. And I was doing it. And I started to learn more. And my teacher started to reward me. They was like, hey, see you make an effort today. Keep it up. Keep doing it. And I was like, okay. I start building a relationship with my teacher. Guess what? Because of that, because I took that advice from my mom, I started to understand how serious relationship building is. Because if it wasn't for me building that relationship with that teacher, I'd have failed. I'd have failed. Yo, like, get busy in this thing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. You, that's on a Zoom call right now with your camera on. You, stop playing. Stop playing. You making this thing harder than what it is. We human. Every year we're getting older. Every year. Soon you're going, one day you're going to be 50 and one day you're going to be 60. You're going to remember this call and you're like, you don't want to be the person that was playing. You don't. It's room for everybody to win. If you don't know how to invite, ask questions. I don't feel comfortable inviting yet. Can you role play with me? I don't feel comfortable putting in a trade. Can you help me put in my first trade? I don't feel comfortable building my store. Can you help me? You only lose when you be quiet. You don't say nothing. And there's people across the country that are women that are not allowed to speak in that country. So women speak up, and guys, are you a grown man? There's no way for you to be an introvert as a kid. I get it. Introvert as a grown up? No. It's too many ways to make money out here, bro. It's too much. No. Go IG Live, tell your testimony. What are you talking about? I don't care if nobody joins you. We're gonna help you be the best trader. The only way, it's not one way, oh, I have to go build, bro. Everybody on this call, your mentor is probably gonna be mad at me for this. You don't have to build. If you want to focus on education, focus on education. I don't care if you've been here for 3 years and you want to focus on education. You get busy in education. Oh, I've been here for a while. I got to bring somebody in because people getting welcome to the chat. That's not your lane yet. But the screenshot of you want to go live, that could be your lane. Screenshot of you making money, that could be you. You want to be able to look back and say, yo, I remember when I was dropping, I was making like $5, $10. I remember when freaking Brian, I'm going to wrap you guys up in 2 minutes. I remember when Brian used to ask mad questions. And I was like, wait, but that's what he's supposed to do. We'd be like, yo, you got any questions? But, you know, most mentors and coaches, we ask that because, like, we about to close the call. You got any questions? Brian was like, actually, I do. Actually, I do. And I was like, oh, nah, he's going to win. He's going to win. That makes sense. Yo, don't take that L in silence. And don't take that L in science. Get busy, guys. You could build this thing part-time. Take these notes. I promise you I'll get this recording to you guys because I know everybody's going to beat me up about the recording, so I got you. But, yo, get busy.